Alright, what is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moons, Ultra Kalos Classic. Today, we'll be playing some more games with this team that I've created as we find our first opponent, Makuto from Spain. 1529 rating. I don't know how to pronounce this. I don't pronounce names well. We got Greninja, Tyranitar, Charizard, Gyarados, Heliolisk, and Guja. Did everyone decide I'm going to run Dual Mega with Charizard and Gyarados? Did everyone decide that when I was like out somewhere? Okay. So I definitely need Tyranitar in this matchup. It could be three Megas, because there's a Tyranitar that could potentially Mega Evolve, although I don't think it'd be Mega. Aegislash doesn't do well. I think I have to go the same as the last route with Tyranitar, Charizard, and Zapdos. The problem is my opponent's Tyranitar is actually really scary for my team to handle. But I think I have to go with these Mons, and we'll see how it goes. Heliolisk could be scary too. It does look like a Sun team potentially, so probably Charizard Y I would assume. Yeah, I would assume it's Charizard Y. And then you got the Heliolisk. That could prove to be really scary. Heliolisk, I don't do well against, do I? I don't. Heliolisk is gonna lead. Okay, so I'm guessing that the Charizard was brought. Okay, I do need. I wonder if respects Focus Blast. I don't think I want to risk a Focus Blast here. You could Volt Switch here, potentially. I don't want to risk it. I'm going to go Zapdos. I could get on my rocks here, potentially. I don't want to risk Focus Blast, though, because I do need to weaken the Heliolisk, and it won't be doing too much without the Solar Power Boost right now. It is a Volt Switch, though, so not my best play. Let's see what comes out. That is specs, by the way, based on the damage. Charizard comes out. Takes a little bit from the sands. Alright, I could roost. Yeah, I'm gonna roost. It's Charizard X? Charizard X Heliolisk. Oh, great. Oh, this is not fun at all. I think I just lose to the Charizard X. I'm pretty sure I just lose to Charizard X. Alright. Thunderbolt here. As you Dragon Dance again. At this point, maybe I can hope for a recoil to play a part, or maybe a para. A para wouldn't really help as much though, unless I para it and then Tyranitar is able to get in. Thunderbolt does a lot. Man, kind of wish I was Rocky Helmet now. My Tyranitar doesn't switch in well. I think I have to go into Tyranitar though. Like, no matter what, I think I either lose to the Charizard X or the Heliolisk clicking Thunderbolt. You Dragon Dance again? I kind of wish I just drew out the Stone Edge. I really regret not going for the Stone Edge. Alright. Back into Zapdos. I don't know if recoil will knock out the Charizard. It might, depending on this investment that my opponent has. Dragon Claw. Would Tyranitar have lived that? Well, I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna go Tyranitar anyway. I was expecting the Earthquake, so I was hoping maybe I could scout for it. Alright, because I don't know. Does Dragon Claw knock me out at +3? I mean, the Flare Blitz at that +1 did a lot earlier from the last Charizard X we faced. It does have Earthquake. Why did you need to Dragon Claw? I guess you anticipate the Zapdos, but you could just Dragon Claw it again later. Alright, 3 attacks, Charizard. Yep, my team gets swept. So, I think I need to bring Heliolisk. I mean, not Heliolisk. I guess I had to bring the Gliscor, if anything, but I did not expect this. I mean, this tournament is best of 1, so I guess it does catch people off guard. So I'll just forfeit here. Man. Specs Heliolisk with Charizard X. I got completely destroyed in that game. Alright. There wasn't really much I could do with the Pokemon well, I guess I should just fight off the Stone Edge. Well, I guess it comes down to what your back Pokemon is, because I don't know. You're not going to go hard. Would you go hard Charizard there? I don't think you would. If you did, I'd just catch it and then you're in a really bad spot. I didn't want to risk Focus Blast because I didn't know if Specs damage would knock out Charizard. Actually, I don't think you knocked me out with Specs Focus. Actually, do you knock me out with Specs Focus Blast with Chople Berry? I'm not too sure because I'm remembering a match in 2014 where in VGC US Nationals it had ABT Tar versus a Heliolisk and the Focus Blast knocked out, and it was Specs Heliolisk, but I just don't remember the sun was up. Alright, we got, oh right, Hawlucha's in this format. Hawlucha, Dragalge, Chestnut, Greninja, Delphox, and Vivian. So, interesting stuff. Hawlucha is a problem. My Greninja is really good against my opponent's team. It is, so I will go off of it. Do I want my... what do I want to go? I think I want to go Greninja, Tyranitar, and Charizard. The thing is, Aegislash could wall the Hawlucha, which is nice. Just not sure if it's exactly worth it in this game, so, you know, I'm going to bring these Pokemon and try them out. If you lead Greninja, I'm going to go Tyranitar, and I think get up my rocks. I'm just not sure what you're going to lead, though. I can't really tell what my opponent's going to do with this team. I just know Greninja's really great offensively against my opponent's team, so let's try it out. Vivian, okay. So this thing can Sleep Powder, I guess? It does get Compound Ice Sleep Powder. I think Greninja's a bit too valuable to lose. But I think I'll go for an Ice Beam. Yeah, I'll go for the Ice Beam. I think I'll go for the Ice Beam because I think Tyranitar plus Charizard could potentially break through my opponent's team. It's not like I'll technically... well, I do have to take one turn of guaranteed sleep eventually. Sleep Powder gonna come out. Will hit probably because of Compound Eyes, which makes it more accurate. I don't know its exact accuracy, but I think it's like 90 something. And we can go Tyranitar here. I kind of wish I let Tyranitar now. Because one, I would have taken guaranteed turn sleep. 2, I would have broken the Sash. I just didn't know if you're going to leave Pavilion or not. But that means Greninja is not carrying the Focus Sash. So that's good information to know. Tyranitar comes out. Quiver Dance. Okay. I thought my opponent would maybe draw off the Bug Buzz here. But alright. So I get rid of Vivian for basically Greninja being asleep for a few turns. Which isn't the best here. But my opponent doesn't have good answers to Tyranitar. Maybe Greninja or Chestnut could come out. If it's Chestnut, I do have my Charizard as a switch-in. Greninja's going to come out from my opponent's side, though. Do you have Low Kick? Low Kick should be the only way to knock me out. I don't want to risk Stone Edge. I know Stone Edge will probably knock out after Sand, but I just don't want to risk it. I'd rather go for Crunch. Get guaranteed damage off. Scald, okay. And also if you burn me, that's even worse. I'd rather get this guaranteed damage off, so maybe it puts it in range of Flame Charge. That's not 2 KO, which is nice. Nice, I get the Crunch out. That's great. beautiful damage. Yeah, Stone Edge would have knocked out. I'm not risking it though. And if you have U-turn, I'll pursue you. Maybe I should have got up rocks. Delphox is a bit annoying. Yeah, I think Delphox might be a bit more annoying now that I think about it. Pursuit. Gets rid of Greninja, so Greninja does go down. What's Delphox's base speed again? I completely forgot. Isn't it like 10 something? 100 something? We'll go Charizard here. Because I want to get rid of the sand from my Greninja. Dragouji. Oh, this might really come down to, do I wake up with Greninja? Actually, is this the last turn of sand? No, it's not. You're probably going to fire off a Draco Meteor. You know what? I'm going to go Greninja. The reason why I'm going to go Greninja is, one, it's sleeping anyway, and I'm not going to rely on it. Two, I think what could happen is a Draco Meteor comes out. T-Bolt. It doesn't knock me out, but that wasn't what I expected at all. So, it's not Specs, which I guess is good, but what is its item? I could probably just hit Power Ice twice and win. So yeah, knock out my Greninja. Sandstorm subsides. I'll go Charizard right here. Hidden Power Ice should be a 2-hit knockout, I want to say, unless it's Assault Vest, which it could be, but we're going to find out here. If it's Assault Vest, a better play was just a Hidden Power Ice. But I thought if it's like Draco Meteor and it decides to go for it, because do you risk Charizard X? That's the thing. Do you risk Charizard X? That's why I was surprised when the Thunderbolt came out. Hidden Power. You are Assault Vest. Okay. But you do nothing. Okay, I think it comes down to 1, do you go for Draco Meteor? 2, do you miss? 3, can I get a crit with Hidden Power maybe? Thunderbolt. Okay, I have one more chance to crit potentially. Don't get parried. Assault Vest Dragouji. Don't get the crit. That would be a good game to my opponent. Alright, so gonna drop this game. Again, I realized what I could have played. I just didn't think you risked the Charizard X there. Because if it was Charizard X, well, maybe my opponent thought, oh, if I'm Charizard X, you lose anyway because of the fact you just Dragon Claw there. I guess that's technically fair. Yeah, it is technically fair. Because if it's Charizard X, I just click Dragon Claw or Earthquake and you would probably lose the game. So yeah, now I kind of understand why my opponent went for Thunderbolt. So I guess maybe the better play was just to go for Hidden Power Ice right there. As we'll find another game. Not the best start. Not the best start. But let us see. Can we win some more games? I know as Pokemon wise. I think Pokemon wise, the things I brought were fine. I guess what I could have also done was, again, maybe I could have let Tyranitar instead. I think Tyranitar would have been a decent lead there. Because 1, I already burned a turn of sleep. 2, Tyranitar was actually pretty good offensively against my opponent's team. Other than the Chestnut. So yeah, I think maybe leading Tyranitar could have been more useful. I think... Should I switch out Greninja right away into Tyranitar 1? I don't think so. I think I was fine with what I did. Like, I think I was fine with switching out Greninja. I think it just came down to 1. Maybe the Stone Edge. You know, actually, maybe if I did go for Stone Edge and the Greninja, I could have crunched the Dragouji. But I was thinking maybe I could 2-hit KO the Dragouji. Like, the other one took, what, 40% from Flamethrower? So I'm pretty sure Hidden Power Ice would knock out. That's what I was hoping. So I can knock it out potentially with 2 Hidden Power Ices after the sand. Didn't exactly happen that way, though. As we've got Elio with Greninja, Nidoqueen, Delphox, Aegislash, Venusaur, and Gallade. So 2 potential Mega Evolutions, Gallade and Venusaur. Oh, Venusaur is actually difficult. So is Nidoqueen. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Tyranitar. Good against Delphox, pretty bad against everything else, but I think my team's decent against Delphox anyway. I think I want to lead Greninja, because I think Greninja's a decent lead here with Charizard and Goliath in the back. Again, well then again, I'm going to say this. Every single team is probably weak to Greninja in this format. I'm just going to say it, because Greninja's actually busted. I wouldn't be surprised if Greninja's the #1 Pokemon used in this tournament. And probably is the #1 Pokemon we've seen this entire tournament so far from my experience. Greninja will lead here against the Gallade. Not what I anticipated at all. If I Flame Charge... Yeah, I think I could win by Flame Charging Sweeping, so I'm going to go for a Scald here. For damage. It's not Mega Gallade. So that's interesting to note. Scald into Gallade. Does a good amount, actually. Swords Dance. Okay, since I'm Sash, I don't think I really mind that too much. And yes, we will go for a Scald again. On the Leaf Blade. I would assume we have Shadow Sneak. Greninja is still useful in this game. Because it can hit a lot of things. So I think I'm actually going to go hard Gliscor. Well, actually, I don't know. Wait, would you have Shadow Sneak? You have Leaf Blade. So you might have Fighting Psychic move. Well, this could be a bad play. This could be a bad play for me. Because you have Leaf Blade. So you might not have Shadow Sneak. This is the play if you have Shadow Sneak, but you're going to go for Leaf Blade again, okay? And you get a crit on top of that. I would have actually eaten that decently well. That's a little bit unfortunate. Protect and then Earthquake. I just took a lot of damage on the Gliscor for nothing. I get crit because of the fact this game wants to punish me for making that mistake. Alright, Gliscor's going to be okay healthy, but against the rest of the opponent's team, I have no idea how well it will work. Earth Power, Earthquake will knock out the Gallade, but now we come back to the Greninja story. Because I would assume Greninja comes out here. If Greninja comes out here, I go back into my... I protect, go back in my own Greninja, go into Charizard, Flame Charge. Nidoqueen coming out. Are you Scarf? I mean, I'll just protect to scout what this thing is supposed to do. Don't tell me you're getting up rocks. That could be a potential play. No, it's just Ice Beaming. Okay. I mean, I'll throw off the Earthquake. It's not going to do too much because Nidoqueen is a bulky Pokemon, but we'll see here. Throw off the Earthquake. How much is this going to do? Probably 50%? No, that did a lot. I know it's stab Earthquake, but still. Well, it's single target. Gliscor goes down. I think this is the opportune time to Flame Charge. Oh, it's Black Sludge. That little bit of recovery might have... I don't think I'm going to Flame Charge now. I'm going to go hard Greninja. I would have Flame Charged if it was still at that HP bar, but since it's not, Dark Pulse hits everything on my teams, on my opponent's team, so I'll just fire for Dark Pulse right here. If it's Greninja in the back, I felt like he would have brought it out. What's your last Pokemon then? Is it Venusaur? Do you knock out the Nidoqueen? Venusaur could be a scary Pokemon to deal with because of Synthesis. Let's see, what is that last Pokemon? I think it would be... Actually, I can't even tell. I can't even tell. Aegislash. Alright, so I think Charizard will win the game, but... If you go for Sword Stance and your weakness policy, I guess that could screw me over, but I'll just fire for Dark Pulse right here. Alright, stance change, so you're gonna go into Blade form, which means they're gonna go for Shadow Sneak, okay. Could have went for the Water Shuriken right there, and that might have been the better play, but I didn't want Aegislash to set up potentially. So I'll go into Charizard right here. And I'll just click Flamethrower. Yeah, I think Flamethrower is the safest play I have. It depends on the item on Aegislash, because that might decide the game, because... Or, because if it's like something like Sash, Head Smash, because it does get Head Smash, or if it's Quick Claw, those could be two things that could just screw me over. Gonna go for the King Shield right here. You need a lot of investment to live a Flamethrower. You need to have like a Calm Nature, I think. Or you might be able to live it with Neutral Nature, but that takes a lot of investment. I know it took a lot of investment to live Heat Waves. So let's see, Flamethrower. Single target. Should be able to knock out Aegislash. Nice. And Charizard will be able to win the game. So, yeah, not what I expected at all, but so I guess we take it. Yeah, surprised no Greninja though. Really surprised no Greninja, because Greninja's just such a good mon in this format. Otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just, I guess, surprised no Greninja. I'm surprised about seeing Aegislash a lot against my team. I'm not sure how good Aegislash is against my team personally, because I have Gliscor, which can kind of wall Aegislash. I have Tyranitar, which, you know, can pursue trap it. I have Zapdos, which can take hits decently well. My own Aegislash, Charizard, and a Greninja. Yeah, like my entire team has like answers for Aegislash, so I'm kind of surprised people do bring the Aegislash against me. But we'll see. As we're going to find one more game and see if this team can pull out a positive record in today's episode. We got Red Rift though for the United States, Alaska, 1484 rating. Houndoom, Steelix, Espeon, Quagsire, Azumarill, and Tyranitar. And the Azumarill and Tyranitar don't have items. Okay. Charizard can win if I just Flame Charge up. Actually, no, I have to get rid of Tyranitar first. My Greninja does really well against this team, other than the Azumarill, which I'm guessing isn't Belly Drum. So I think I'll go Greninja, Charizard, and Zapdos. I think those are pretty good. Zapdos for the Azumarill. Greninja pretty much beats everything else, and Charizard can sweep the game depending on if I can get rid of Tyranitar properly. So I feel like I should have brought Gliscor though. I feel like I should have brought Gliscor because the Tyranitar is still an issue. So Houndoom's gonna lead, okay. I don't know what Houndoom lead means. Greninja's faster unless it's a Choice Scarf. Unnerve, okay. Actually, I just realized, isn't Snorlax in this format? Do I have anything to beat Snorlax? I don't think I do. I might have to look back, because I don't think I have a Snorlax answer, and I just realized it is legal in this format. Although I don't think it would be that good, because there's a lot of knockoff. Well, I do have my Aegislash, actually. Aegislash could beat it, if it's not a rest set. Scald gonna come out. It's not Sash, so Houndoom just goes down. Okay, not what I expected, but maybe my opponent just doesn't have a switch in the Greninja. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt right here. That's what's coming out. Tyranitar? I mean, getting rid of Houndoom is nice because that's a Pokemon. Well, it didn't switch into Flamethrower. Well, Quagsire are going to come out. I kind of want to go hard Charizard. I think I will go hard Charizard. Because I should live any one attack from Quagsire, and I want to fire off a Solar Beam, and the Sash on Greninja seems important. Greninja's important because it's my best answer to Tyranitar. As it Earthquakes, oh, that's fantastic. I wonder if it's Tyranitar in the back. I just gotta question if it's Dragonance or not, because that's like the one set I'm really terrified of. So we'll get Charizard in. And Solar Beam, the Quagsire. I don't think it's Sash. Oh jeez, is Stall in this format too? Rindoberry. Well, the Rindoberry didn't help. Yeah, that's not even a critical hit. Okay, we get rid of Quagsire. Not what I expected, but alright. As what's the last Pokemon? Again, Tyranitar is still scary, but Steelix instead. So Steelix is gonna be brought out, and you might have Sturdy, but one Flamethrower and a Water Shuriken or Scald will finish you off. I have Zapdos with Heat Wave. I guess if you're Quick Claw with Rock Slide, that could have hurt. Let's see. You're not even Sturdy, so I'm guessing you were Sheer Force. Okay. Get rid of Steelix, and we're gonna pull out 2 victories. I don't know, that was just weird. These last 2 battles were just weird. I guess they weren't the most competitive, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's episode of the Ultra Kalos Classic. Thank you all for tuning in. If you did like this, please leave a like down below to show your support. I suppose you can check out the rest of my stuff down below if you want to check out more battle content, especially some exciting ones. Go check them out down below in the description. We got singles, we got VGC, and yeah, check out my side tiers on the channel. You can check out my social medias if you want to follow the content creation, as you can also feel free to hit that subscribe button if you do want to see more online battle competitions, because I do most of the online battle competitions that really interest me. This one caught my interest, so yeah, if you do want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Feel free to leave a comment down below, because I do read them. Otherwise, that's going to be it. Have a great day, people, and until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.